We as a people have to start healing within so that we can love without. And that starts with the condition of your heart. I understand protection. I believe. Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what time you are listening to this and where you're listening from. I like to greet you properly. So, good day, y'all. Just real quick, I wanted to speak on not growing weary and well doing. Like, that thing means everything because so many people let go when things get hard. Be that different person today. Be that person that perseveres regardless. You got this, sis. You didn't come too far, and you have done way too much, and the Most High has delivered you from almost everything that you have. Actually, He has delivered you from everything. It's not up to us to determine what's bad or what's good. But I ain't gonna be on here too long. But I just wanted to say this, that you cannot grow weary in well doing. Study that scripture today, and and understand that you are a child of the Most High, and you're going to win regardless if you know whose you are. That's why He said, I am that I am, because once you know who created you and what your purpose is, and as you're learning your purpose, ain't nothing gonna stop you. Life is gonna life, of course, but it's how you get out of those lifing situations that determines whether you are successful or not. It's time to stop worrying about what other people are thinking and how they feel about what you're doing and where you going and what the Most High has for you. Why? Because they want you to give up on your dreams. See, I'm wearing a shirt today that says dreams. They want you to give up on your dreams because they gave up on theirs. And if you love them, continue to grow, continue to build, continue to win. Why? Because they may give you a hard time in the beginning. However, as you continue to persevere, those people will be able to be right there with you because you're able to pull them up, and you can't worry about how they look at you. You can't worry about the private conversations. Why? Because everybody hating on you, but they don't even know you made out of people too. So keep winning. Like, don't give up, girl. You got this. And of course I'm gonna leave you with, make today the best day of your life. And if you know somebody else that's going through something and you tired of telling them the same thing, share this message with them today. Okay, let's get this algorithm on some real talk. I'm out here shining like everything because I'm getting me some vitamin D, which is some sun. Get you some vitamin D today. This definitely has to go, just on some sister talk. I'm working on it. But I just wanted to encourage you to make today the best day of your life. No complaining. Pray for somebody today. Prayer does change things. And smile at somebody. Smiling is a gift. Everybody can't smile. Stop complaining. Really. Like, one of my favorite, I don't know if it's my favorite or not, but one of the Southern Soul artists that I like a lot of their music, they were having a good conversation about not letting, about our community, me being from the African American background, Hebrew, whatever, all that. It's not a whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Don't take me there with that, okay? I'm just saying all of that to say that in our community, we have so much hate. We have so much negativity that it stops us from being great. That's why it's so important to tap into who the Most High has called you to be. Because when you don't tap into who the Most High has called you to be, that's when you be out here looking crazy. That's when you be out here looking like, okay, I'm going to snap off at any and everybody because I'm mad at myself. That's why we really have to start working on self-love. We have to really start working on personal development. We have to really get in our word. Why? Because there is no way that we can get upset. Like, I'm piggybacking off of what he said, and I'm going to share the live that he had discussed, because it's really a deep topic, that we get upset and get in our feelings when others come in our community and kill us, but we don't take seriously the in-house hate, the in-house hurt. You know, the word teaches us about Cain and Abel, and we still acting like that. We got to tighten up. Fix the condition of your heart. Learn to love somebody like you love you. Learn to, and if you mad at them, think about their family. Like, let's stop being cold-hearted and doing all this murderous things. Yes, the Most High is a just God, and there is a time for war. However, how can we fight against those that keep fighting us if we can't even get along? A house divided never stands. It's real. We get upset with the other communities. And, you know, I was getting a little tight when I was listening to his conversation. I was like, Young, how he gonna say that? No, Young, we still can be mad. But what he was speaking was facts, is that we as a people have to start healing within so that we can love without. And that starts with the condition of your heart. I understand protection. I believe in, you know, concealed and all that. Why? Because if everybody know we're here to protect ourselves, that means that we're all here to understand that we won't need to use them, and that's enough. That's all the protection we need. But when you're dealing with so many people that are broken and their hearts ain't right, everybody is on this type of time where it's like, all right, well, I'm mad because I ain't got what they got, so I'm going to get them for what they got. And then you get nothing. You still can't even live your best life because you done got somebody else for their life. But I was not getting on here for that. But as I said, that conversation was fresh, and it is going to be posted on my Facebook personal page, MsLalexis Jones. So I just, you know, wanted to share that real quick. And again, yeah, fix your heart. Work on you. You won't be irritated or always feel in competition or always feel the need to be in defense mode when you work on you. Everybody laugh at us that do life coaching and really talk about personal development, and it's what changes your life. Because if your mind ain't right, how is the thing that controls all operations in your body? Think about it. When you have brain damage, you really pretty much ain't here too much, you know, unless you got something else that's helped you as far as technology. But even then, it's still the functioning of your system. So if your mind ain't right, it's a whole lot of stuff that ain't right. And it's not to judge. Like, this is a journey. This ain't every day. We all gonna go through different things. We all gonna experience life, because we're made out of people. However, don't give up on your dreams and be around negativity if you're working on yourself. And I say, I was trying to bring it back in to where we have to learn how to get along. But in order to get along, you got to love yourself, because you're going to have an attitude, or somebody else's attitude is going to attach to your spirit, and y'all both going to be irritable, and then somebody going to jump off all because you ain't worked on this. You ain't got this properly positioned. So, again, make today the best day of your life. We ain't doing no arguing. We ain't doing no chit-chat. If we really serious about becoming one as a community, and of course, my audience is everybody. Like, we out here winning. It ain't no color when your heart condition is in the right place. Okay? However, because I am of the African American background, I have to talk to us today because it's real. Like, I wasn't trying to really piggyback off of that, but that conversation does tie into why you getting upset when other communities come and try to destroy our homes, when we destroying our homes, when we don't have self-discipline, when we don't have self-control to love someone that looks like us. But when somebody else harms one of us, we in our feelings. Make it make sense. And it's not to be extra. Somebody got to say it, because if don't nobody say nothing, we gonna all just be following along, going to the slaughter together. Like, that's dumb. Tighten up. Get in your word. Condition your heart. And if you want to come for me talking about, well, there's killing in the Bible. Yeah, absolutely, because there's a time for war, but we ain't talking about that. We talking about getting in our feelings when somebody else in our community comes in and jumps off. But when one of our own needs protection, and instead of us protecting them, we hate on them, and then we end up doing the same thing that those that came in our community do, but we don't get mad at that. We like, oh, that dude hard. Nah. Start showing compassion. Everybody made out of people. We all make mistakes. We all fall short. But we want to get in public talking about our lives matter, and we can't even get along without somebody saying something extra, without somebody showing love. But I'm a fall back on the conversation, but it's real, and we got to work on that. You know, you can get mad. I was tight when I was listening to the previous conversation that I posted on my page. I was super hot. I was like, what you talking about? We do need to get mad about that. Yeah, but we should also be mad about the in-house too. But that's pride, because that's making us look at us. Nobody likes to look at self. Self-reflection is painful. That's why a lot of people can't handle personal development, because it's calling you out. But don't look at it that way. Look at it as, this is what's going to heal me to get to the next level. This is what it's going to take for me to push forward so I can live my dreams. Like, okay, I'm outside, but I ain't outside partying today. I had a great weekend. I'm just getting some vitamin D, as you know, I'm chilling. But I wanted to stop by and have this conversation, because as I was listening to that and chiming in a little bit, I was like, man, it's so true. Like, we need to work on self before we be worried about who coming in. But anyway, again, sis, I pray that, you know, you would make this the best day of your life. As you can see, I am about to burn up. It's time for me to get me some H2O and wrap this conversation up. But I do love you if nobody else says that I love you today. And be sure to stay encouraged. Don't give up. Don't grow weary in well-doing. You got this. You've come way too far. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody talk all that negative in your life. And continue to remember, just because they allowed their dreams to die don't mean that it's too late for you. Like, me and my mom, Lady V, was talking the other day, and we were just talking about how we're glad that we're doing the things that the Most High has called us to do. And, you know, my mom restarted her, what is it called? Somebody came by. Her entertainment and different things that she likes to do, far as event planning and different things of that nature. She started it again as she got older, as we were talking, and as I was able to sit with her and encourage her that it ain't no age on purpose. Look at Adam. I mean, not Adam. Look at Abraham. Look at Noah. Their ages was high. And it's not to say that we'll get to that, because it is a different time in life. However, just because somebody else put a time frame on it don't mean that that's the plan that God has for you. And I said all of that to say that my mom, you know, she got back in her thing after her 50s. I'll let her tell her own story one day. However, I say all that to say there is no time, like, too late for nothing. Don't let nobody else tell you, oh, you doing that at that age. Yeah, I'm doing it at that age. This is the age that I'm mature enough to handle it. That's what you tell them. Because if I may have did it before, or if I would do it later, it may not have worked out. Don't let that stop you. Because our people be quick to say that, you know, you too old to be. Who said you too old to still be miserable? That part. And this is definitely to my leaders. Don't let nobody take you off your track. Don't ever switch up because somebody else is hating or they feel like they need you to justify who the Most High has called you to be and how to operate. He gave you that task because he knew you would know how to move. He knew how you would maneuver through his word to accomplish the very thing that you're called to accomplish. So don't let no fool out here that don't even know how to operate in life, don't even know their purpose. They running around mad and looking at you like, man, I wish I knew my purpose. Come on, sis. Don't even do it. But yeah, I'm still on here. I need to go. I'm sweating and I'm hot. But again, I thank you for watching. I pray again you make this the best day of your life. Until next time, your sis, Miss Lex, loves you, and good day. A hummingbird. I was like, what is this little thing? I thought it was a bug, and it's a hummingbird. Uh-oh. I lost it. The little joker moved so fast. It's gone.